And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them. Thrones signifying rulership, a new government being set up. Thrones of judgment, the thrones of the house of David. It tells you that in the Psalms. And they sat upon them, the they referring to the elect of the 12 tribes. And judgment was given unto them. And that links up with Daniel, the second chapter. Matter of fact, it links up with Daniel, the second chapter, but also Daniel, the seventh chapter. The second chapter and the seventh chapter, but I'm going to get in the seventh. It says, judgment was given unto them. Daniel chapter 7, 27. And we jump to verse 21, but let's read 27. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. Verse 21. I beheld in the same horn, talking about America, made war with the saints, made war with the Israelites, and prevailed against them because we was put in slavery in America. And now we're still in slavery. So right now, this devil is prevailing against us right now. Until the Ancient of Days came. The Ancient of Days is Yahweh. He's coming by way of his son, Yahweh Shai. When Yahweh Shai shows up, when he pulls up, yeah, like Jay say, pull up, right? When the Lord pulls up on this earth, when he pulls up in a humongous fathership, people are going to feel the presence of the Most High. It's going to be like the Most High showed up. That's how much power Yahweh Shai is coming with. It's like the Heavenly Father himself showing up. That's power we can't even imagine. This is high level, man. It says the Ancient Days came, but really Yahweh Shai is coming. The Heavenly Father, he's not coming himself, but he's sending his Heavenly Son. It says how Edom, by way of America, that little horn will prevail against us until the Most High showed up by way of Yahweh Shai. And judgment was given to the saints of the Most High. I saw thrones, they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. When we read in Revelation, saying the same thing in Daniel. Until the Ancient Days came, how about the Yahweh Shai, the second coming of our Lord? And that's when you're going to get justice, Jake. And judgment was given to the saints of the Most High. What the saints of the Most High? The Israelites. And the time came, the saints, the Israelites possessed the kingdom getting ready to happen.
I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they put him before him. And there was given him dominion and glory, and a kingdom, that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever, and the kingdom and dominion, and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting dominion. All the kings shall serve and obey him. In the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
For the much bloodshed that Yahweh Shai is going to shed, he's going to shed a lot of blood, man. Yahweh Shai is going to kill a lot of people, man. A lot of people are going to be killed that day.
For behold, the Lord will come fire, with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakapadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being a great example towards younger brothers, and peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful leg out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashem Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful leg, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Shai. All right, and what I want to get into, all right, this evening, is dealing with, all right, how we're seeing the clash, okay, between Jacob and Esau, okay, and this is the final, battle, all right, between righteousness and wickedness in the earth, okay, before righteousness, all right, dominates the earth eternally, you see, and this is what we're transitioning into, all right, and as you can see, there's been a lot of talking points created, from the situation, and the small hats, all right, have pretty much put the scope on themselves, man. Okay, showing you that what they intended to do, okay, by demonizing the word has put a scope on them. Okay, and now the spirit is dealing, all right, with the people that are in power in the earth. Okay, and when we go into the scriptures, all right, we see that these people comes from a specific tribe of Esau, Edom, which is Amalek. Okay, the Amalekites. Those are the small heads. Those are the bankers. Those are the people that run YouTube, Google. Okay, the banking systems. All right, the media. Okay, these major corporations. Okay, retail. All right. This is who runs it. Now, what we have to understand is we're witnessing an ancient rivalry as we went into before dealing with the family feud. All right. And what we have to understand, okay, these two nations, the nation of Israel and the nation of Esau, Edom, all right, are the centerpiece, all right, of prophecy. Okay. This is what we have to understand. If a brother could put Hebrews 11 and 20, okay, but we're going to go through some precepts and just go into how, the Lord always intended, for it to be a rivalry between these two nations, and the Lord has a special hatred for these people, and within these people, he knew that Amalek, okay, would be, all right, the nobility of these Edomites in these times. Okay, and that's why prophecy is worded in particular ways. Now, let's share the screen. We'll get the blue letter up there. All right. Now, when we get Hebrews, this is from the brother I'm 1, and this is Hebrews 11 and 20. It says, by faith, Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come. Okay, so the blessings that Isaac, gave to Jacob, okay, and Esau was Jacob has an eternal blessing, pretty much everything, and like and like El Kazak says, okay, Esau pretty much, just got a a blessing for his effort, for lack of better words. Okay, he didn't get the blessing of Jacob. See, what we have is what Esau wants. See, immortality is included in our blessing. Okay, perpetual rulership, is prophesied that Yahweh Shah will have a kingdom that doesn't end, a kingdom that shouldn't be destroyed, a kingdom that should never be left to other people. See, we have those perks within our blessing. Esau doesn't. Okay, Esau got the basic blessing. We got the deluxe, we got the E class. All right. the AMG. Okay, our blessing came with all the, the kicks and whistles. You see, and Esau's didn't. Okay, so these two nations, but Esau was blessed with the sword, all right, which he runs the earth through their sword, and it's not only his weaponry, but his media as well, because he has weaponized pretty much everything that he has. He has weaponized his money. That's why he's able to put sanctions and embargoes, on other nations. Okay, he has weaponized his media, by enchanting the masses, all right, into self-destruction. This man has weaponized everything you can think of, man. Food, air, water, sex. This man has weaponized, all right, and turned everything into self-destruction, man. Okay, but that was part of his blessing, which was the sword. Okay, so he has a blessing, and Jacob has a blessing, and everything that we see is centered around the blessing of these two nations, man. Okay, and Esau, all right, will have to be empowered due to his blessing, all right, for the prophecy fulfilled of Jacob. I mean, of Esau being the end of the world and Jacob being the end. All right, I mean Jacob is the beginning that comes after, man. Okay. So this is what we're seeing play out, that great transition that Esau was trying to, okay, stop the ascension of Israel, okay, beginning with Yahushua to the throne, okay? Now, I want to start the lesson off here, as the title says, which, we've been going into this, quite often, but we have to have, a solid understanding of what's going on, okay? Now, when you go into Numbers 24, okay, we're just gonna link everything in the spirit, and Lord will, this makes sense. Okay, now this is Numbers 24:7. It says, "He shall pour out the water out of his buckets, and his seed shall be in many waters." And this is speaking of Israelite men, okay, because as a nation we will be scattered. All right, and see, that's another thing that the Bible, okay, repeats the same narrative throughout the scriptures. Okay, so this is speaking of things that will happen with us being scattered, us going into captivity, under other nations for our disobedient. All right, his seed. All right, that's why you have in Revelation, the 5th chapter. Okay, how Israel will be delivered out of every nation, kindred, and tongue because of the scattering. All right, and the seed. All right, through the men of Israel, the seed of Israel. Okay, being all right mingled with these heathen women, all right, which would create what the Israelite foreigner, okay, they look like the other nations, but are Israelites, all right. So it goes into our captivity, and the scriptures go into this narrative time and time how we will be scattered, but we will be gathered by who? Yahweh Shai, okay, and his king, who? Israel's king, which is Yahweh Shai, shall be higher than Agag, and his kingdom shall be exalted. And this is the time we in now, when our king, Yahweh Shai, all right, shall be higher than Agag, because that's who Yahweh Shai is coming to dethrone. Now, let's go into Agag, okay, to get an understanding, okay, on that. All right, who is Agag? And see, when we go into these things, now when you go to, let's just go some First Samuel, okay, 15:8. Now, like I said, this is an ancient rivalry that we're seeing playing out in the earth. See, this didn't start. See, people think that the tension between, all right, so-called blacks, okay, and so-called white people began with the slave boats. Okay, no, that's the latter end of an ancient rivalry. Okay, and we're just gonna start at one, and we're gonna read down. You see, this rivalry, this, you know. This back and forth between Esau and Jacob started in the Middle East, okay, and is now playing out over here in the West, okay. And we're going to prove it now. It said this is 1 Samuel 15:1. All right, this is 1 Samuel. Uh, 15:1. It says, and Samuel also said unto Saul, the Lord sent me to anoint thee to be king over his people, over Israel. Now therefore hearken thou unto the voice of the words of the Lord. Thus said the Lord of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel, how he laid wait for him in the way when he came up, all right, from Egypt. Now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, and spare them not, but slay both man, woman, infant, and suckling, all right, ox and sheep, camel and ass. Now, is this anti-sim? Okay, this is thus said the Lord. We work verse 2. Thus said the Lord. So everything after this is commandments from the Most High. All right, the God of the Bible, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. What kind of what if you know, if you read this on CNN, because Amalek comes from Esau, Esau comes from Shem. Okay, so what would this be? You see, and what we'll find out, people don't have a clue, which we knew, all right, but people don't have a clue of what the Bible is speaking of. Okay, people have no clue, all right, of what Shem, okay, who Shem is. All right, people are just running with the enchantments, man. Okay, you keep hearing the same thing on the news, and pretty soon you're enchanted, you know, and that's what we're seeing with the masses of people. But there are, all right, now it's a lot of, you know, it's a microscope, all right, on Amalek, man. Okay, hey, the Most High is bad how he, you know, has things to play out. Now, when you keep going, it says, and Saul gathered the people together and numbered them in Talim, 200,000 footmen and 10,000 men of Judah. And Saul came to the city of Amalek and laid wait in the valley. Okay. And Saul said unto the Kenites, go depart, get ye down from among the Amalekites, lest I destroy you with them. For you showed kindness to the children of Israel when they came up out of Egypt. So the Kenites departed from among the Amalekites. All right. And Saul smote the Amalekites from Havilah until thou comest to Shur, that is over against Egypt. And he took Agag, okay? You have to understand Agag. He took Agag, the king of the Amalekites, alive. So Agag was who? A king of the Amalekites. The people that run the earth today are the Amalekites. Okay, these are the kings of the earth today. So when their prophecy was spoken in Numbers, it was speaking in this time. The Most High knew exactly, okay, what people would be in power as a nation, Esau, Edom, and of those Edomites, he knew that the Amalekites would be the nobility, man. Okay, and and utterly destroy all the people with the edge. All right, and utterly destroy all the people with the edge of the sword. Now, let's go here. Like I said, this is an ancient rivalry, man. Okay, but when you go into prophecy, you know, it deals with the continuation of that narrative of the conflict between Jacob and Esau, and chiefly dealing with, all right, you Amalekites, man. Okay, now when you go to Isaiah 24, all right, and 20, it said the earth shall rail to and fro like a drunkard because of what? World War III. Okay, then Yahweh Shai is going to enter this round with the chariots. Okay, this is going to be a very powerful war fought in the earth, man. Okay, a lot of destruction, a lot, all right, of heavy, all right, weaponry will be unleashed in this third world war. It said the earth shall rail to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. Okay, and it's speaking in this rulership, man. Okay, because the people that rule the earth now are these Edomites. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones. Okay, because you go into nobility, goes to what, being highborn. Okay, because these Amalekites are born, okay, into great inheritance, man. They are born into the rulership of the earth, man. Okay, they are born into the control of the money system and these governments, man. Okay, and it says that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings, all right, of the earth upon the earth. And who are the kings of the earth? The Amalekites, man. Okay, now it's a big controversial who runs everything. See, it's being found out who the kings of the earth. Okay, not no goddamn Joe Biden. Okay, Klaus Schwab. All right, no, no, no. The kings of the earth are these Amalekites that's at the top. Okay, not no, them Trump. All right, all these goofy Edomites that they put in front of you. Okay, not no Bill Gates. No, the true kings of the earth are these Amalekites, man, at the top. Okay, these elite banking families, man, is being called out. Okay, and prophecy is filled, okay, with these kings, all right, being judged, man. Okay, when you go into matter of fact, what's that? Let's get Psalms. We get this all the time. All right, when you get the book of Psalms, chapter 147. I think 149, so like. All right, so when you get the book of Psalms 149, if I read the whole chapter, okay, and read into it, this Psalms 149 and 1, it said, Praise ye the Lord Yahweh, sing unto Yahweh by Shema Shai a new song, and his praise in the congregation of the saints. And this is what's happening right now. You see, this song has been refreshed. Okay, the doctrine has came full circle, and the prophets are, all right, performing this song in the earth, man. Okay, and this is changing the whole vibration in the earth, man. This word going out, man. Okay, it's causing a big stir in the earth, brothers. All we have to do, that's why Yahweh Shai told us, brothers, hold fast to that which you have till I come. We already got the victory. We already got the understanding. Okay, we already have everything we need. We have all the instructions and understanding that we need. We have the faith. Okay, the Lord's been conditioning us to have a particular mindset. So Yahweh Shai is telling us to hold fast, hold down. Don't, I got you. You know, don't worry, little bro, I got you. What we're seeing is Yahweh Bashim Al Shai putting plays together in the earth and executing, man. This is a major play that has been set in the earth, man. And Esau thought, he was making a move. But see, we really gotta look at this as like a pick six, man. Because Esau threw this out there, hoping, okay, to get an advantage by with this victim narrative. No, it's coming back. It came right back to him. Now there's a heavy investigation on Amalek, man. Okay, the small hats, man. Okay, this was a pick six in the spirit, man, because Esau threw it out there and the spirit picked it off, man. Okay. Verse 2 says, Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. You see, and we're rejoicing in our power that made us, man. We're not subscribing to anything that Esau Edom put on us, man. Black, Latino, Native American. We're not prescribing to that Christianity, Roman Catholicism, Egyptology, okay, nigger culture, thought culture. We're not subscribing to that anymore, man. We're rejoicing, okay, in how the Lord made us, man, and how the Lord intended us to be, man. Okay, going back to our standard, and we're being joyful in our King Yahushua. We're talking about Yahushua every day, man. We're being joyful. That's a great joy to understand what Yahushua is about to bring to the earth, man. Okay. It said, let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praise unto him with the timbrel and harp. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. And that's what's happening, man. The Lord is having pleasure in his people once again. That's why he put the spirit on us to be obedient, okay? And have ears to hear and eyes to see. All right. Because why? The Lord it wants to have pleasure in his people again, man. You know, and this is what Esau is trying to prevent, and is led by who? Amalek. Okay. It says, he will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in their glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. Yeah, sing aloud upon their beds. That's in our rest. That's in our rulership. Okay? As Esau scripture speak about, he working evil on his bed. Yeah, he's in his rest, working wickedness, man. All right. It says to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings, okay, with chains, and their nobles, okay, and the nobles of Esau, Edom, you so-called white people, is Amalek, okay. It says, and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. Okay. This is what's happening in the earth, man. Okay. Edom is finna be dethroned. Now it's a scope on the kings of the earth. Now we enter into the next phase of this thing, man. Okay. We talking about a true victory, man. We talking about enslaving the kings of the Edomites, man. Okay. Now we really get into the next phase of prophecy, man. You know, and we should be hyped in the spirit, man. And all you clown niggas, okay, that are siding, okay, and cooning and tap dancing for Esau, you finna be the business, man. Okay, you niggas love Esau, man. You niggas love the so-called white man. You love this system, and you wouldn't have it no other way, man. Okay, but see, it ain't about what niggas want, man. It's about the will of the Lord going forward, man. Okay, now let's go from there. I say we're gonna hit all the points. Now, what we have to understand, I want to show this picture before I move on. All right, just get a map, okay? Because I say people think, they think of the hatred. Some people go back to the slave ships, and then you have, the civil rights pictures and clips of Jake, they attacking Jake with dogs and, slapping Jake with nightsticks in the back of the head, Jake at the diner, you know. They think it started then. Harry, Rosa Parks, had to move from the seat on the bus. That's what niggas think when they think of the tension between, all right, so-called blacks and so-called white people. No, man, this is a very ancient rivalry. So I want to show you this map of the ancient Middle East, okay? And people don't know this, man. People are dumb as hell, man. Esau has created a dumbass society, man. Okay? Now, when you go to, let me see what picture I want. Here you go. Yeah. When you go to a map of ancient Israel, let me know if y'all can see it pretty good. Okay. Let me know if y'all can see how good it's showing up. Give me a thumbs up if you can see pretty good. I might can zoom in a little bit. I think I can. Okay, there we go. Yep. All right. So let's get into, okay, this ancient map. All right. Now, here we go. Okay, so when you go into this ancient map of Israel, all right, you had the kingdom of Israel, all right, which was the northern tribes. And you see it's in northern Israel. That's why you had the northern kingdom. Okay. The 10 tribes under Ephraim. Okay, then you had the southern kingdom. All right, and Jerusalem was okay, within the southern kingdom. All right. Benjamin, Judah, and Levi. Okay. Hebron. All right. That's where David was king 7 years before he became king of all Israel. Okay. And then you had Moab, Ammon, right there to the the east. Okay. You had the Philistines. All right. And this is why there was constant war, okay, between, Israel mainly, Judah and the Philistines, okay, because David, all right, remember King David was of Judah, okay, so their neighbor was the Philistine. That's why it was this rivalry here, it was mainly because of these coastal lands that was very profitable, okay, they were very lucrative for trade, all right, and resources, okay. Then what do you have to the south? All right. Goddamn Unk. All right. Unk them. All right. To the south. The one and only. You see? Y'all favorite uncle just to the south. All right. Of Judah. Okay. So this is a rivalry. When you see the back and forth, the accounts, where they would attack us, we would attack them. We was right here, man. Okay. This rivalry started in this region of the earth now. Okay, it is in Crenshaw. Okay, Madison Square Garden. you know, you see, we have the Bible maintains the same narrative. All right, throughout. Okay, so let's go from there. Let's get back into it. All right, because I was speaking on it this morning, but I know it'd be better to do a sit down and really bring out, link up some precepts in the spirit. Okay. Now, um, let's get this. All right. So let's get this. All right. In the book of Exodus. And this has been coming out a lot as well. We're gonna harp on these things, man. It could be someone new watching every day. We're gonna harp on these things. Okay. Go watch you wanna be entertained, go watch a URL, freestyle. Okay. Now this is the book of Exodus 17:16 says, "For he said, because the Lord have sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation." Okay, you see, this back and forth will can be perpetual. All right, and now what we see now is Esau in his mind, he has the Lord's people, okay, on the full submission. Now he just wants to create his own birthright and bypass what's written. Okay. Well, see, there's a he doesn't understand the Most High is about to go on the offensive through who? Yahweh Shai. How will he wage war on Amalek? Because when we go into Revelation 19, no one, all right, has an understanding of the nations whom the Lord, all right, is coming to make war with. When we bring these things out, okay, this is Revelation 19:11. All right, it says the coming, all right, of Hamashiach. All right, what is he coming to do? All right, and who is he coming to do it to? You see, people never answer these questions. Okay, you'll never get vocab to answer these questions, man. Okay, Revelation 19 and 11 says, "And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True." And that's Yahweh Shai on their chariot, man. Okay, pure power. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war. Now the scriptures say he will have war with Amalek from what? Generation to generation. Is this not a generation? So who will he be coming to make war with? Wouldn't it make sense to make war with the people that run the earth? Okay? The whole earth is under this anti-Messiah vibration. Matter of fact, let's just prove it. Okay? This man is leading the biggest rebellion against righteousness in the earth. All right? So who will he be coming to make war with? Okay? the the Edomites, man. Okay? They are led by who? Amalek. Okay? These people run the earth, man. Okay? Can't get around it. How the hell can it be a hate crime for stating what is, man? So this damn devil. This First John 5 and 19. It says, "And we know that we are the most high, and the whole world lieth in wickedness." Okay? But Yahweh Shai is coming back to wage war and righteousness. Okay? And who is the leader of this great rebellion in the earth, man? Okay? These people own everything. All right? These Amalekites are in high positions all throughout the earth in all type of governments, corporation, media, movies, okay, music executives and CEOs and label owners. Okay, it's them. Okay, they control governments, the CIA, different militaries. It's them. Okay, and under their rulership, the whole world lieth in wickedness, man. Okay, that's why it's gonna be so much slaughter and judgment in the earth, man. Okay, so when you go back into Revelation 19, I want to jump down a little farther. All right, Revelation 19. Okay, I started at 14. It says, "And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses." All right, the angels, the heavenly host, the armies of heaven, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations. What nations? Okay, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treaded the winepress of the fierceness of the wrath of the Almighty power. So let's link this precept and let's put a name on one of these nations, man. He shall tread the winepress with the fury of the Almighty power, because Yahweh Shai is coming, all right, in the anger of his father. Okay, as much anger as the Lord has for, the Most High has for this, all right, this current wicked rebellious society, how Shai has that same anger. Okay, now let's put a name on these nations. Now look at the title, hey, it's the spirit, look at the title of these precepts. Okay, in Isaiah 63, God's vengeance on the nations. We just read in Revelation 19 and 15, he shall smite the nations. Okay, let's put some names on it. It says, "Who is that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in its peril." He coming from where? Edom. This is post-destruction. Okay, dyed garments. Okay, bloody garments, which represents slaughter. He's not going to have blood on him. Okay, but it represents Yahweh Shai returning from a slaughter, man, of the Edomites, man. Okay, matter of fact, that's what the house of what the house of David is known for, man. Let's get that, man. Let's get that account. Okay. Oh man, the most I you Edomite pick we pick six them, man. Okay. The spirit took this thing back to the house, man. You Edomites is done, man. Okay, you threw that weak ass, all right, victim narrative out there, man. and you getting your ass tore out the frame in the spirit, man. Okay, so let's just get this account. Okay, now, all right, this is 1 Kings 11:12. It says, notwithstanding, in the days I will not do it. No, it's not. I'll get the point. All right. Now this is 1 Kings 11:14. There's always been tension between these two nations, man. And the Lord stirred up an adversary unto Solomon, Hadad, the Edomite. He was of the king's seed in Edom. What king? Hadad, the Edomite. What king was? Okay, who was the king? All right. He was of the king's seed. Let's see if they tell us. Okay. Hadad. And the Hebrews Hadad. Okay. Okay. And it says the name of several kings in Edom. Okay. They going back to their king seed, man. Well, let's get the account. All right. Now, as we read, all right, it says this is 1 Kings 11:14. It says, and the Lord stirred up an adversary unto Solomon, Hadad the Edomite. He was of the king's seed in Edom. For it came to pass when David was in Edom, and Joab, the captain of the host, was gone up to bury the slain after he had smitten every male in Edom. Okay, who is this that coming from Edom with dyed garments of Basra? Okay, they were slaughtering Edomites, man. Okay, this is in the Bible. It's ancient rivalry. It said for 6 months, for 6 months did Joab remain there with all Israel until he had cut off every male in Edom. Okay, but Hadad, escaped to continue that line. Okay, so their prophecy could fulfilled in these times. See, how Shai, he's coming, all right, to do the job, man. Okay, and these Edomites are going into captivity, and eventually we're going to get rid of that seed. Ain't going to be no Edomite that's going to wiggle away out of them being extinct after their 1,000 years. They're done. Okay, but in the ancient world, this is how wars went, man. You would try to cut off a nation completely by destroying every male. Okay, then the Egyptians do that, try that with with the Israelites. All right, then Herod, then he tried to protect his throne by slaying who? The male, all right, children, the male seed of Israel. Okay. So when we go to, all right, so when we go into back in Isaiah, Yahushua is coming to pick up what King David and Joab left off, man. Remember, his throne shall be higher than Agag, man. Yahushua is coming to deal directly with you devils, man. All right, so let's read Isaiah 63:1. Who is that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. Remember, and we're going to link it back up with Revelation 19:14. The greatness of his strength, though, the heavenly host, him on their father chariot, okay, and the rest of the heavenly hosts and the angels behind them. I that speak in righteousness mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garment like him that treadeth in the wine fat. Okay, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me, because this is what? An anti-Messiah society. okay, of this society outside the elect, there is none that's with Yahweh Shai. And it's being shown more and more. Okay? For I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. And this is a vision of a slaughter. So when you go to Revelation 19, because Isaiah 63 put a name on it, okay? Precepts, the precepts are killing these folks out here, man. Pressure. Yahweh Shai is applying pressure to this devil, man. Okay? Call Allah Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, man. Big bro putting the pressure to these niggas, man. Okay? Revelation 19 and 14, it says, and the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. Him traveling in the greatness of his strength. Okay? And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, which is that fire, that with it he shall smite the nations. And we just put, all right, a name on one of those nations, okay, which is Esau Edom. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness of the wrath of the almighty power. And we just read that he would tread the winepress in his fierceness in Isaiah 63. Okay? And he had a vexture, all right, and he hath on his vexture, which is his garment, and on his thigh, which is talking about the lower part of his garment that covers his thigh. Okay, you had some simple ass, dumb ass Christian Jake, talking about the Messiah had a tattoo on his thigh, man. Okay, how dumb can you niggas be? Okay, like he's, like the most high, like the Messiah just has his thigh out, like he got a slit. What? Come on, man. And you niggas have become incredibly dumb and stupid as hell under the so-called white man. Okay, you niggas here have been up the so-called white man ass for so long, you don't know how nothing works in the earth, man. Okay, you don't you oh boy. And it says, and he have on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings, his title. Okay, because men of status will have their titles, okay, on their vesture, and Lord of Lords. And remember, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Let's go back to Numbers 24. Let's go back to the beginning. And run it back from the beginning. Same narrative all the way throughout the Bible, man. Okay? Numbers 24 and 7, it says, and he shall pour out the water, and he shall pour the water out of his buckets, and the sea shall be in many waters, and his king, Yahushua, shall be higher than Agag, and his kingdom shall be exalted, man. Okay? King of kings, Lord of lords, man. That's what's getting ready to happen, man. Okay? When Esau get through playing all these games, okay, all these enchantments and distractions, his ass finna go into captivity, man. He through. Okay? So that was the point. All right. Hey, it's much more, talk about concerning this topic. You brothers and sisters got any questions, feel free to put on the comment board, and we'll get into it, man. If there's anything that you want to understand concerning these topics, man, ask, and let's get it, man. Okay. But Esau ass is done. He finished. Okay. And but young, we got the pick six, man. We got the pick six, man. We high stepping on this nigga in the spirit now, man. He out of there. So Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters edified. Till next time I say Shalom. Kwam Yasha Allah, Bible, Ball, DTA soon. Shalom.